Hello, grade 4, how are you? I hope you're fine. Let's continue Unit 3, Lessons 4 and 5, Units of Times and Elapsed Time. What time is it? And how long does it take? At first we have two types of time, as you see. The left one is analog clock, which is in shape of a circle and have two hands, short hand for hours and long hand for minutes. And the second type is digital clock, which has two places, left and right. The left number is for hour and the right number is for minutes. And we write the time in digital clock by digits. We don't have any hand here. I go to school at 7:30 in the morning. So let's write it as a digital. So write 7 in minutes, and 7:30 means 30 minutes. To draw the hand, the short hand between 7 and 8, and the long hand is point at 6, because 7:30 means the long hand point at 6. I eat my lunch at 4 o'clock. So write 4 in our place, and o'clock means 0 zeros. The short hand for hour point at 4 and the long hand point at 12. Some units of time: week, day, hour, minute, second. Write the digital time that is shown in each analog clock. First one, the short hand is point at 4, so the hour is 4 and the long point at 3. How many minutes in 3? You can find it by skip counting or multiply 3 by 5, so the hour is 4 and 15. Next one, the short hand is point at 2, but not exactly at 2. It's not reached to 2. It's 1 and 51 minutes, because when the long hand in the left hand side of the clock, so that means we take the last hour, not the next hour, and the last hour here is 1. The last one is the short hand between 7 and 8, and the long hand is after 8 by, let's count how many dashes. The hour, by the way, it's 7 and the minute is 43. So when the long hand is after 8 it represents 40, and they count the small dashes each one by one: 40, 41, 42, 43. From school book, page 48, 49, we have a table. First table, we converted from minutes to seconds. So 1 minute equal 60. Well, how we get it? Your time by 60. What about 2 minutes? 2 times 60 equals 120. 3 minutes times 60 equals 180. You look like multiply by 6. You look like write table 6, but you add 0 because it's not 6, it's 60. So 4 times 6 equals 24, and put 0 to 140, and so on the rest of the table. Table 2, 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So we multiplied 1 by 60 equals 60 minutes. What about 2? By the same way and is the same table. So 2 times 60 equals 120. 3 times 60 equals 180. 4 times 60 equals 240, and so on the rest of the table. Table 3, we have from days to hours. Let's convert from days to hours. The 1 day has 24 hours. What about 2 days times 24 equals 48? 3 days times 24 equals 72. 4 days times 24 equals 96, and so on. Each day you have the number of the day multiplied by 24. Table number 4, you have weeks and days. 1 week have 7 days. So if you have 2 weeks, so 2 times 7 equals 14. You look like right table 7. 3 times 7, 21. 4 times 7, 28. 5 times 7, 35, and so on the rest of the table. From school book, solve the conversion problems using ratio table. First one, I have 10 hours and 30 minutes equals how many minutes? Let's convert. Which unit we are gonna convert? Of course, 10 hours. So 10 times 60 equals 600 plus 30 equals 630. Number 2, we have 6 minutes and 15 seconds equals seconds. Let's convert 6 minutes and 6 times 60 equal 360 plus 15 equals 375. Number 3, you have 4 days and 20 hours. So convert days to hour by multiplied by 24. 4 times 24 equal 96 hours plus 20 hours equal 116. School book page 49. An average ant work for 19 hours a day. That's mean 19 hours for 1 day. How many hours does an ant work in 3 days? That's mean multiply 19 times 3 equals 57 hours. Story number 2. A worker ant takes 240 naps a day. Each nap at least 1 minute. About how many hours did the nap ant? So you have 240 naps for a day, and for each nap 1 minute. So how many hours? From minutes to hours, we divided by 60. So 240 divided by 60 cancels 0 with 0. 24 divided 6 equals 4 hours. Now, let's play a game by scanning that code. School book, page 51. Farah was training for a marathon. Her goal was to run for 1 hour and 30 minutes. If she started running at 8:35 a.m., what time did she finish running? At first, let's draw a number line and put the starting time, which is 8:35. And she will run 1 hour. After 1 hour, the time will be 9:35, and adding another 30 minutes. So here you have 30 minutes plus 35, which is equals 65. But I don't have in minutes more than 60, so let's take from it 60, and the remaining here is 5, and 60 equals 1 hour. So you will add 1 hour into our place. So 9 plus 1 equal 10, and you have 5, so the time is 10 and 5 minutes. Try to solve by scanning that code. School book, page 51. Number 1, 3 and 25 minutes plus 1 and 26 minutes. Let's write the first example vertically, minutes under minutes and hour after hour, and the starting adding from minutes. So you have 3 and 25 plus 1 and 26. 25 plus 26 equals 51 minutes, and 3 plus 1 equals 4. So the answer now is 4 and 51 minutes. Next one, 3 and 25 plus 45 minutes. So let's adding minutes by minutes. So 25 plus 45 equals 70. But you can't write in minute place more than 60. 60 or more. You can't write 60 or more. So let's take from 70, 60 and add 1 in our place. So 1 plus 3 equals 4, and take 60 from 70. The remaining here is 10. So the answer now is 4 and 10. Last one, 5 and 43 minus 1 and 25. Start with minute. 43 minus 25 equals 18, and 5 minus 1 equals 4. So the answer is 4 and 18 minutes. Jana and Maha have 5 hours to watch 3 movies that last 1 hour and 22 minutes, 2 hours and 12 minutes, and 1 hour and 57 minutes. Do the girls have enough time to watch all 3 movies? How do you know? So let's adding the all 3 movies. 1 and 22, 2 and 12, plus 1 and 57. So minute plus minutes and hour plus hour. So the final answer here is 4 hours and 91, but we can't write 60 or more in minutes place. So let's take from it 60. So you take from 91 60, and the remaining here is 31, and 60 minutes equals 1 hour. So add 1 hour into our place. So 1 plus 4 equals 5. So the time now is 5 hours and 31 minutes. Of course, no, they have not enough time to watch whole 3 movies. The girls decided to just watch the 2 shortest movies if they start watching them at 5:30 p.m. What time will their movies end? So let's adding 1 and 22 plus 1 and 57. So 22 plus 57 equals 79, and 1 plus 1 equals 2. So let's separate 79 and take from it 60. The remaining here is 19 minutes, and the 60 minutes equals 1 hour. So 1 plus 2. So the time now is 3 and 19 minutes. It's gonna take from them 3 and 19 minutes. So if they start 5 and 30, what time will their movies end? So after 5 add 3 hours, so it will be 8 and 30, and after 8 and 30 adding another 19 minutes, so equals 8 and 49. So the time will their movies end. A worker ant went out to find food for the colony. It left at 6:30 a.m. and returned at 7:42 a.m. How long was that ant looking for food? So we wanna find the elapsed time by subtracting 7 and 42 minus 6 and 30 minutes. 42 minus 30 equals 12, and 7 minus 6 equals 1. So it took from the ant 1 and 12 minutes, 1 hour and 12 minutes.